All right, apologies, everyone. We are ready to go. Good evening. My name is Dr. Lorenzi, and I am the Executive Director of the Phi Epsilon Kappa Fraternity. And I thank you all for joining us this evening for this informational meeting for chapter advisors and student leaders. The meeting will be brief. We're just going to go over some general information, provide you with a few updates, procedures, and I'll be available to answer any questions you may have at the end. You can put your questions in the chat, or you can just unmute yourself at the end, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Before we get started, I want to recognize some of our board members who are on the call with us this evening. We have Dr. Desmond Delk, and we have Dr. Pamela Verholst. And I would like to introduce our current president, Dr. Daniel Burt, and he is going to bring greetings to kick us off.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Phi K Leaders meeting. I'm glad everyone can make it tonight. Phi Epsilon Kappa has built itself heavily on leadership and service, and this meeting reminds us why we're here is to help grow our students into the leaders and hopefully kind of service leadership that's desperately needed in our field and in higher ed and other organizations today. But thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. I know if everyone's like me, we're starting to gear towards midterm, so everyone's getting very busy already. But your energy for your chapters, the ideas you guys come up with, and the commitment to the profession really make all the difference in making this move forward. But let's just not take this time to be able to stand by. Feel free to share as we get the updates and things like that. But definitely help inspire one another, inspire your chapters, and strengthen kinesiology, whether you be physical education, athletic training, exercise science, and if I missed one, the 7 that we got going on, any of them. So thank you for all you do. David, go back to you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Burt. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we will get started. All right. So just a reminder of our objectives for our fraternity. These are posted to the website. They're shared with all chapters just to reinforce and keep these principles in mind of what the purpose and aim of our organization. Our organization is governed by a board of directors. As I mentioned, I am the executive director. You met Dr. Burt, who is our current president. So we restructure the board every 2 years. Everyone serves on a 2-year term. So we're just beginning a new 2-year cycle. So Dr. Burt is new to the presidency. We do have an opening on our board. So if any of your chapter faculty advisors are interested, I'm going to put out a call for applications for an additional member at large position we're looking to fill as well. So some important information here. So at this time, we have approximately 70 active chapters throughout the United States. And you may wonder what active status means. So in our bylaws, active status, in order for your chapter to remain in active status, you have to induct at least one new member every 2 years. So as long as you're continuously inducting new members, paying your fees, your chapter remains in active status. I'm going to minimize the PowerPoint for a moment and share this Excel file with you. I can't do that. I got to exit the PowerPoint. Let's do that. There we go. So I call this the PEK new member report. So this Excel file or form is the form that you will send me each time your chapter is ready to induct new members. So you'll see on the left-hand side all of the associated fees, membership fees and dues. These are the same as last year. So if you were involved with your chapter last year, these fees have not changed. So For undergraduate or graduate students, you're classified as future professionals. You pay a $25 membership fee, and your membership's valid for 2 years. And you also pay a $20 initiation fee. If there are any faculty members at your university that want to join, their membership fee is $45 for a 2-year membership, and they will also pay the $20 initiation fee. So that initiation fee is a one-time fee that's paid when you join. Once you join, you're in the membership database, and when your membership is due to expire, you'll receive an automated email message indicating that your membership will be expiring in 30 days with an option to renew. So you would renew if you're still a student at the $25 future professional rate, or if you've graduated and want to stay involved, you're now a professional, and that would be the $45 rate. So again, you don't pay the initiation fee. Again, it's just the first time that you join. All right. So this is the form that you'll fill out and send me. It's very important to try to get spelling of names correctly, so they get printed correctly on the certificates. Try to get permanent email addresses for the new members at your university. The reason being, we can still communicate with you after you graduate. A lot of you will lose access to your university emails when you graduate. So if you have a Gmail account or something like that, we can stay in touch with you. It's important as well to list the date of your initiation, because that gets printed on the certificate. And then if you're also ordering any of these additional items, which I'll talk about, you'll put the quantity there, list your chapter advisor, and then the address that you want the materials shipped to. It doesn't necessarily have to go to your chapter advisor. So if you're a student leader, it can be sent directly to you. In the last couple of years, we've had some issues where orders have been lost on campus and lost in campus email or delayed getting there. So I find that an off-campus address will actually help to get your materials to you more quickly if you want to exercise that option. So again, that is the form that you will send to me. So let's resume the PowerPoint here. So there's a new policy in place this year. We had a number of outstanding invoices that carried over from last spring, and we're just trying to avoid that, so our operating budget is fulfilled. So the new to this year is that you must submit your payment before your order is going to be processed. So before it's sent to the printer and shipped to you, payment must be submitted. So we accept credit card, debit card, check, money order, or Venmo at this time. So I'll send you an invoice that explains the payment options. You let me know. If you want to pay electronically, I'll send you an invoice that can be paid electronically, and then we can proceed. So with that being said, all of this needs to be calculated into your timeline. I would suggest working backwards at least 3 weeks from your ceremony date that you have scheduled, to make sure your new member materials arrive on time. All right. So I mentioned on the PEK new member report, there's some optional items that are available for purchase. We have a fraternity pin that sells for $15, honor cords, which sell for $15. And then new last year, which proved to be quite popular, we added a stole, and those sell for $40. Those do not have to be purchased at the time someone joins. Some chapters buy them for seniors and give them to seniors at graduation. You can order those materials anytime. For example, I just received an order this week from a chapter that's ordering 60 pins. And that's it. That's all they're ordering at this time. So those materials can be ordered. Just let me know. They come from our printer, so same amount of shipping time on that, and same policy. Payment will need to be due at the time you're placing your order. I get some questions about chapter organization, and some of you have established chapters and have your policies and procedures in place. Some of you may have a new chapter and you're still figuring things out. Um, if your university, if your department has a majors club, it may be a good idea to partner with the majors club and recruit students that are actively involved in the majors club. The Phi Epsilon Kappa board of directors, in our bylaws, we give a lot of latitude to chapters to set their own criteria. So we have a low minimum here. You see, a C average or better. Students must come from a kinesiology related major or minor. And again, undergraduate, graduate students are eligible as well. You need a faculty member to serve as your faculty advisor. And please let me know. Sometimes faculty advisors leave, take a new job, retire. Sometimes that's a reason chapters go inactive. So, if you know the faculty member or they want to step down, go talk to other faculty in your department and see if you can recruit another faculty member that would be willing to serve. All right. Same thing with those of you that are serving as student leaders. Sometimes chapters go inactive because the student leaders graduate and they haven't passed the baton to the next generation. So make sure you're recruiting younger students, get them involved on committees and leadership positions so you have a constant transition as students graduate. Underclassmen can step up and take their place. So those are some things that can help avoid a chapter from going inactive. So just to give you an example of criteria, this is the criteria I use for my chapter at my university. We offer 4 majors in health and PE, athletic training, exercise science, and sport administration. We set it to be sophomore level or higher. And we set our GPA requirement of a 3.0 or higher, or a 3.25 or higher in all their major or minor classes. And each of our degree areas has their own majors club. So we set a criteria that they have to be an active member of the majors club. So that's the criteria we use. Again, this can just be a guideline. You have the freedom to modify and use what you fits best for your situation. The Phi Epsilon Kappa Fraternity has an endowment trust fund, which helps fund our annual award program. So we offer a variety of awards. Each of these awards are given annually. And the ones that have an asterisk by them, there is a monetary stipend associated with those awards. So each university is allowed to nominate one recipient of the Dr. Jeffrey Vesley Memorial Scholarship Award. You can have an unlimited number of members receive the Scholastic Achievement Certificate. You can nominate one member from your chapter to receive the R.R. Schreiber Distinguished Service Award. We select, you can nominate your chapter advisor. We select one chapter advisor award of the year. And then we give out up to four chapter development awards. And this is money for a project or initiative that your chapter is involved in. All right. All of the criteria for these awards are listed on our website. All right. And the portal is going to be open on the website. Again, you can see the award descriptions and criteria. Here are the deadlines for this year. So our nominations are due on February 6th. So that is a hard deadline. So you really have to hit the ground running in the spring semester and be ready to nominate your members for awards. So any new members you nominate this fall would be eligible, plus members who have already been inducted. And the reason why that deadline is so early in the spring, I've been asked that question. Our committee needs time to review. We give out annually 100 to 150 awards each year. So our committee reviews and makes sure everybody meets the qualifications and Then we host an annual virtual award ceremony, and that will be on April 22nd in the spring semester, towards the end of the spring semester.
Can I make a short comment real quick, David?
Sure.
And just that, try to have all the awards flow through and be checked by the advisors. The worst thing that can happen is we go through and then we can't give an award because it wasn't checked before it's allowed to be sent in. They just trusted the file sent by the student is missing like a transcript or missing one of the few things. And we don't require a lot, but missing it means we can't award it. And that's the thing that sometimes gets to be absent. It's the most frustrating thing on our end because a lot of times we're out of time. We can't always go back and get those things and so forth. And so as long as people will just check before they send their student stuff, because we'd love any student who deserves it, we gladly would love to award to them. Just make sure it's all there before it goes in.
Yeah, very good point, Dr. Burt. The website will clearly, certain awards require a copy of the transcript, a letter recommendation. All the nominations require a photo because we use that as part of the ceremony. So as Dr. Burt said, just please, make sure everything is uploaded and submitted by the deadline. We want to give out as many awards as we can. And like he said, we hate to have to tell someone after the fact, sorry, you didn't include this, or you're not eligible because you didn't meet the criteria. Good point. Another thing I wanted to mention, and this is a benefit of your membership in the Phi Epsilon Kappa Fraternity. So you will receive a complimentary subscription to our journal. It's called The Physical Educator. We've been publishing this journal since 1940. It's one of the oldest journals in our field. We put out approximately 4 to 6 issues per year, and we have an electronic archive that dates back to 1980. So this is going to be in the members only section of your website. We've had some issues with the publisher getting this set up, but it's very close to being completed. You'll receive an individual email with instructions on how to log in and how to access the electronic archive. And then you'll also receive notifications when a new issue is published, and we'll put that out on our social media as well. All right. And don't be swayed by the title. It's not just for physical education related content. So it covers the entire field of kinesiology. As far as professional development, as Dr. Burt said in the beginning, our organization promotes leadership. We promote scholarly activity. We have some professional development events planned for this academic year. And our first one coming up, which I often say is probably our most popular professional development event that we hold, is a professional career path workshop in November. So I'll be sending out more information. We're in the planning stage, but basically we invite individuals that represent different kinesiology professions, and we schedule a Zoom meeting, and then students can go into breakout rooms and meet with these professionals in smaller groups and have an opportunity to ask questions. It's a nice way to network in your field, meet some professionals and like-minded future professionals, and ask questions and talk about internships and job prospects and things of that nature. So more information will be coming out regarding that. In the spring semester, we hold a leadership development workshop. We usually bring in a speaker to talk to us, a speaker from our field. We celebrate our Founders Day every year, which is on April 12th. And I am inching closer to launching a podcast for the fraternity. It's going to be titled Leadership in Kinesiology, and it's going to be an expanded version of that professional career path workshop, where the episodes are going to be 30 to 45 minutes in length, where we talk to different leaders representing different kinesiology professions. So more information will be coming out about that as well. I'm pleased to announce that our PEK store has been launched and is up and running. So we have a new vendor. We used to do pop-up sales in the past, so this is going to be a store that's open year-round. on our website. This was posted to social media this week and sent out to chapter advisors. There's a QR code here. You can go directly to the website here, but you can also access it through our website. Variety of items, as you see, polos, t-shirts, sweatshirts, quarter zips, hoodies, different things like that. I just want to stress the point, just to have a little patience when you place an order. It's not going to be quite Amazon where you get it in 2 days. So they're going to batch the orders. So they're going to do shipping approximately every 3 weeks as orders come in. So just please have a little bit of patience with that. But check it out. We have a variety of items there. And the money that the fraternity makes off of the apparel sale is going to go back into our award program. So I'm pleased to announce that. We have also in recent years updated our charter design. Some of you may have your original charter displayed at your university, or some of you may not even know what a charter is and what it looks like. Some of them get lost over time, but this is our new design for a charter. So any new chapter or reactivated chapter automatically receives this new version of a charter. If you would like a new updated charter for your university, they can be purchased, and the cost is listed here as well. An unframed charter is $45, and a framed charter shipped to you is $170. So they're really nice to display. So maybe check with your chapter advisors and ask about the charter. It's completely different than the original charter design. So if any of you have that original design, it's a real updated version of that. It looks nice. We also have fraternity plaques. So again, when we install a new chapter, we give them a plaque. All right, and we have a quantity of plaques in stock. If you would like a plaque for your chapter, those are $25 as well. And again, you can order any of these items through me and send me a shipping address and payment, and I'll get it sent to you. So some things to consider at the local level at your chapters, types of events you can get involved with. Think about professional development. Can you bring speakers on campus? Bring them in now via Zoom and other technology. Provide some networking for your members. Fundraising to possibly help you to go to conferences, professional meetings. Community service activities. Lots of our chapters are engaged in community service activities or simply hosting some social events. It's important on your campus, especially, it's the fall semester. You have new freshmen in your major. So social events, getting students involved in their major, they could end up being future leaders. They may not know about your majors clubs or your Phi Epsilon Kappa chapters. So, reach out to all the students in your major so you can connect socially as well. Think about community-based organizations that you can collaborate and partner with. We have lots of chapters that do things with Special Olympics and unified sports. They may host events on their campus. Some are involved in mentorship programs. Some do things with local schools, high schools. Participating in conferences, at your state level, at your district level, national level, other professional development events. We have a professional partner. We're going to have some other partnerships announced. So it'll be able to share their professional development events that are geared towards future professionals. So there'll be additional opportunities for you to engage in professional development as well. And this is our current professional partner at this time. It's the National Academy of Health and Physical Literacy. They have some district conference events. They hold an annual conference each spring, roughly around March. This year it's in Orlando, Florida. So they cover all topics related to health and physical literacy, really spans most all of our disciplines in the kinesiology field. All right, little photo there. And again, this this email address goes directly to me. Reach out at any time with any questions. This is also the email address you'll use to submit your PEK new member report, or if you want to order new member materials. If you ever need to call and call and talk and have some questions, this is the phone number. This is our website. And again, check out our social media. We usually put announcements and post things there a few times a week throughout the academic year. As I mentioned, this meeting will be recorded and posted to our YouTube channel. We do that for most all of our professional development events, get recorded and posted there as well. So that concludes the information that I wanted to share. I will open it up. If anyone has any questions, you can just unmute yourself and ask, or you can type your question in the chat, and myself and or one of the board members will do our best to answer. Does anyone have any questions for us? All right, I'm not seeing any. So if that's the case, like I said, if you think of something after the fact, or like I said, this will be posted, you can go back and view it on YouTube. But honestly, feel free to reach out to me at any time and I will help to answer any question. We're here to help you. We want your chapters to be successful. We want you to stay active. We want you to get something out of this. So it's more than just a line on your resume. We want it to be meaningful for you. So I'll open the floor to Dr. Bird or any other board members. Anything you would care to add, anything I missed, or anything you want to emphasize at all before we close?
Hello, I'll just say Dr. Lorenzi.
Sure.
Pam, yeah, I would just say like what we've said in the past. It's just really, it's a matter of staying on top of when the meetings are for advisors and when the forms are due, and just keep asking questions. And sometimes it seems like it gets lost in the shuffle, and maybe a memory thing of like remembering when dates are in that. So just stay on top of forms, stay on top of asking questions, and stay on top of when we have the PEK has events. And that just helps in, communication, just staying on top of everything.
Good point. Thank you, Dr. Verhulst. Anything else before we close? All right. Well, I thank you all for joining us this evening. Best wishes for a successful semester and academic year. And as I said, reach out at any point. And I hope you'll join us on our professional development events throughout the academic year. All right. Good evening.
Thank you.
David, would you mind staying on a second?